Merhaba herkese. IEFT Talks webinarlarına hoş geldiniz. Bugün Norquest College'dan Sarah Başist'i dinleyeceğiz. Hello everyone, welcome to IEFT Talks webinars. Today we will listen Sarah Bashist from Norquest College. Yes, Sarah, the stage is yours now.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Hello, everyone, and good morning here, early morning here from Edmonton, Canada. So as mentioned, my name is Saurabh. I'm the manager for international student recruitment and student support here at Norquest College. And of course, I'm going to talk today about Norquest College, where we are located. I'm going to share my screen, and then we'll start with that. And then I have a video, and we'll see at the end if we can play that video. If not, then we'll just stick to the presentation. So just give me 1 second, and we'll get started here. Okay, I hope everybody can see my presentation. Norquest College is located in the city of Edmonton, which is the capital city of the province of Alberta. And that's why you see in the title, Study in Alberta's Capital City, Edmonton. It's also known as one of the most affordable city in Canada. And that's why you see that in the title as well. In this presentation, we'll talk about why Edmonton, why you should come to study in Edmonton, what are the benefits of studying here. We'll talk about the programs. We'll talk about how Norquest College aligns its program with the labor market. We'll talk a little bit about the admission requirements, and we'll also talk about the scholarship. So that's all the information we're going to cover today in this presentation. So we'll get started with why Edmonton. So this picture that I'm showing you is of downtown Edmonton. So Edmonton is a big city because in Canada, we have only 6 big cities which have more than 1 million population, and Edmonton is one of them. Edmonton has roughly 1.5 million people who live in Edmonton. So from a Canadian standard, it's not a small city, it's a pretty big city. And our campus is located in downtown, and that's why I'm showing you the downtown picture. So our campus is located in the heart of the city, and the downtown is in the center of the city, and the whole city is spread around it. And doesn't matter which part of the city you live in, it's easy to come to campus because we have a train system in Edmonton. So you can take train, you can take bus to come to our downtown campus. Okay. Now, why Edmonton? So Edmonton has a lot of great benefits. So one of the big benefits of studying in Edmonton is affordability. So right now, as you probably may be hearing, the things are becoming a little bit expensive in a lot of Western countries, including Canada, because of the inflation. So the food inflation has gone up. So the food is getting expensive. The rental inflation has gone up. So the rental cost of accommodation has gone up. So it's very, I would say strategic when a student is thinking, okay, where should I go and study? Should I go and study in a place which is an affordable place so I can afford it? Even if the rent goes up, food goes up, I can still manage my expenses. So that's very, very important. So that's why Edmonton is a very great and attractive place for international students, because the cost of living here, food and accommodation, is relatively cheaper, way cheaper than the 2 other major cities in Canada, like Toronto and Vancouver. So just to give you a very, very rough idea, like the cost of living here in Edmonton is around $700 to $1,500, as you see here, depending on what kind of accommodation you're looking for, which is like less than 50%. Than Toronto and Vancouver, if you're looking for a similar kind of accommodation. So you're saving a lot of money in Edmonton because the cost of living is very less. So that's one of the big attractive things. And again, if you're looking into Canadian news, you may be hearing and seeing that a lot of people in Canada are moving to Alberta. So Alberta is the province where Edmonton is, and Edmonton is the capital city of that province, Alberta. A lot of people, even a lot of Canadian people, are moving to Alberta, mainly because of affordability. Because even with less salary, you can pretty much have a decent life here in Alberta as compared to some other provinces which are getting very expensive. Now, apart from low cost of living, even tax is low. So sales tax. So anything you buy in Canada, whether you're buying a pen, you're buying a phone, you're buying a car, you're buying a house, you're buying clothes, you're buying groceries, everything you're buying, you have to pay sales tax. So in Alberta and in Edmonton, the sales tax is the lowest in Canada, which is around 5%. If you compare with some other provinces, it's more than the double. So that saves a lot of money to the students because you're only paying 5% tax. So that makes Alberta and Edmonton very, very affordable. So your cost of living and your sales tax makes Edmonton and Alberta as one of the most affordable places in Canada. So that's one big attraction. If you are looking for a place which is less expensive, very affordable, nobody can beat Edmonton. Okay, apart from affordability advantage, yeah, there are immigration options. If you're looking to that angle that, okay, I want to go to Canada and maybe I'll look into immigrate there if I like it there. So yeah, there are options. We have in Alberta provincial nominee, it's called AAIP, Alberta Advantage Immigration Program. You can go and Google it and go through that information, but it's called Alberta Advantage Immigration Program. So you can get a lot of information about it. So it's considered easier to get immigration in Alberta as some of the provinces I'm comparing here. Now, employment-wise, because that's very important, because while you're studying here in Canada and after you graduate, you're looking for a job. So Alberta's economy is the shining star right now in Canadian economy. So Canadian economy has been not growing that much right now, probably under 1% GDP growth rate. But Alberta's GDP growth rate is higher. It's around 2 to 3%. It has been highest among all other provinces in Canada. So high GDP growth rate means in simple language that there are more jobs being added in the economy. So there are definitely more jobs and it's a very diverse economy. Alberta is home to oil and gas because Alberta produces 90% of Canada's oil, 60% of natural gas, but we have a lot of jobs in healthcare. We have a lot of jobs in education, social work, agriculture, wholesale trade, hospitality, and we also have a lot of jobs in information technology. So there are a lot of jobs in different sector, and we align our programs with the local labor market. So we only offer those programs here at Norquest where you can find job after graduation. Also income-wise, Alberta has the highest incomes as compared to other provinces in Canada. So for example, you are a nurse or you are a manager here in Alberta as compared to some other province, your salaries are a little bit higher here in Alberta. So that's a great thing because everybody wants to earn more money. So your wages are going to be higher. So just to summarize this, like why Edmonton? Well, it's a place where you can earn more money because your income after taxes are higher. And it also, your expenses are low because the cost of living and taxes are low. So it's affordable place. So best of both worlds, you're earning more money and you're spending less money. And then, of course, there are employment options if that's what you're looking after to graduate to work here in Canada. And then, of course, if you want to look to immigrate, yes, Alberta is very favorable in that for settlement options as well. So these are all the good reasons why to come to Edmonton. And Edmonton is a very multicultural city, just to give you that perspective. So 40% of the population is immigrants, like people like me who were not born in Canada, but now are Canadian citizens. So we have a huge immigrant population from Philippines, from India, from Middle Eastern countries as well. We have a huge immigrant population from Latin American countries, from Africa. So it's a very, very diverse and inclusive society. So you'll find people from all around the world here in Edmonton. So you'll not feel that I'm excluded. You may find some people from your own country because there are people from all different countries here in Edmonton. Okay. Now, this is how our campus looks like. And this is, again, the map of Canada that you see up. So Alberta is one of the western provinces. As you can see here in the map of Canada, and Edmonton is pretty much in the heart of the city. We are very well connected. Edmonton do have an international airport. We have direct flights from all major cities in Canada, from Vancouver, Toronto. We are closer to Vancouver, like 1.5 hour flight from Vancouver. From Toronto, we're a little bit far away. From Toronto, we have a 4.5 hour flight. And then we have flight to all major cities here in US, in few destinations. In Latin America, we have some flights to US and Europe as well. Right now, we do not have direct flights to Asia and Middle Eastern countries, but again, they are the connecting flights that you can take to come to Edmonton here. Okay, so again, Edmonton is well connected with the world through its international airport. Now, this is exactly how our campus, downtown campus looks like, because we have two campuses. One is in the downtown and the other one is in another city called Wetaskiwin, but all our international students are going to come and study in our downtown campus. So this is pretty much how the campus, there are like 5 buildings here. There are one building where it says Norquest, one beside it, big one, then 2 small ones in the front and one behind it. So there are around 5 buildings. And then again, Norquest is expanding very quickly. These small buildings that you see in the front, we are going to demolish it, and then we're going to build a big building also in the front here as well. And then, as you can see, high-rise building around us. So they are pretty much on this side and also on the front side, which of course you cannot see because of the angle of this picture. So again, we are pretty much in the heart of the city. Now, a little bit about our numbers. So we are one of the largest public funded community college. So we are a government college and we are the largest in Alberta. We have roughly around 18 to 19,000 students who study with us. And now this number has been a little bit outdated, but we do have close to now, like it used to be, we used to have 2,000 international students, but now we have close to 3,400 international students. So majority of our student population are women, 62%, as you can see here. And again, we have different programs. You see here, it says 39 different programs that we have. Now, out of those 39, we have roughly around 30 programs which are open for international students. Okay, so what makes Norquest unique? So you must be wondering, okay, what is so unique about this college? So the uniqueness about this college, which is Norquest College, is that we offer those programs which are in demand. So we only offer those programs where students can find job, because Norquest College is a community college. So we are a little bit different than a university. So in Canada, we have 3 kind of post-secondary institution: university, polytechnic, and community college. So universities usually offer bachelor's degree, master's degree, and PhD, whereas polytechnics usually offer bachelor's degree and diploma. And a community college like us, we only offer short-term program, 2-year diploma, 1-year certificate, that's it. And the main purpose of our programs for Canadian students and for international students is to only do those programs where students can find job. So if our students are not able to find job and the employment rate is below 80%, we discontinue a program. We do not offer a program in which students cannot find a job. And we do an extensive environmental scan. We do consultation with the employers in our area. And then based on that, we come to conclusion what programs they want to offer. Okay, so that's one thing, a peace of mind for students when they're coming to community college, that that they are only offering those programs where there is demand in the local labor market. Now, just by studying in the class and getting the bookish knowledge does not give you the job. So the most important thing of the education here in college is practical. So we have work integrated learning component, which means we have practicum, co-op, all those kind of things in each and every program. So students are not just getting bookish knowledge, you're going and working in a company. Now, a lot of our practicums are unpaid, but we have few paid internship, and we have a career center who will find the practicum for you. So you don't have to look for practicum yourself. So there is a support team who is going to help you to do that. And just one thing I want to highlight, because again, in colleges in Canada, we do not have ranking. So our mainly key performance indicator by which you will assess whether it's a good college or not is based on how many of our students are getting job. We call it graduation employment rate. So our graduation employment rate is 95% currently, which means 95% of our students are able to find job within 6 to 9 months of graduation. Okay, and we have different support services. You can see here, international student support, career center, the student navigator, which is academic advising. We have tutorial services. So all those are different kind of services that we offer to international students. And these are different kind of practicum that I just mentioned. So we do have practicum, we call it applied learning. We also have, we call it work integrated learning. and those are co-ops. Co-ops could be paid, unpaid. Then we have practicum, which are mostly unpaid. Then we have field placement and work placement, which is in our community service programs. And community service learning is mostly volunteering, observation. And then in our health programs, we have practicum, clinical placement. So these are different kind of applied learning. And this is very, very critical because these kind of applied learning help you to build your skills, which leads to employment later on. Now, these are just, I'm giving you a very quick glance of the program. So we do offer business program. We have very popular program like business administration. We have programs like administrative professional accounting certificate. These are 1 year. Business program diploma is 2 year program. Then for mature learners, if you're a student who's listening, who say, okay, I have done already my bachelor's degree. Now what can I do? And then, yeah, we do have some professional certificate. These are 1 year program like business analysis, supply chain, food and beverage. We are looking to offer another professional certificate called project management. Now, all these programs are practicum. Like business program has 4 months internship after first year, 4 months after second year. And then administrative professional accounting technician has 1 month practicum. They have 1 year programs. And then program like business analysis, supply chain, food and beverage have 3 months of internship in it. So they are pretty much practicum in each and every business program. Same thing in environmental and technology. So as I mentioned, we are home to oil and gas and information technology. So our programs are aligned with that. So we have environmental technician diploma. We have energy management. So if you do environmental technician, you'll become a licensed environmental technologist and work in environmental science field. And you will do hands-on work of assessing the pollution, how to mitigate it, all those kind of things. In energy management, if you do that program, you will become an energy manager, energy auditor, energy analyst, those kind of things. And this is also aligned with the energy sector that we have here. Then machine learning is mainly for students who want to go into artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. It's a very futuristic program upcoming. If you want to study in humanities or social science programs, then we have programs like early learning and childcare diploma, very popular among international students. We have educational assistant program for those who have a teaching background and want to work in our school system, assistant teacher. If you are a counselor, you can study child and youth care counselor. If you want to go into social work field, we have social work diploma, community support worker. And then settlement studies is mainly helping with new refugees and helping them to settle in Canada, if that's what your passion is. Then we have disability studies. This is mainly for working with people with special needs, like children with autism, people with Alzheimer and all that. If you like law, then we have a criminal justice program. It's a 2 year diploma and you will study mainly criminology in it. And then we have 2 post diplomas for students who have degree and diploma in health science or in humanities like psychology, sociology. You can become an addiction recovery practitioner, mental health recovery practitioner. So those are 2 other 1 year certificates that we have. And then on health side, we have programs, very high demand program because health programs are very, very high demand. Healthcare aid is a 1 year program. This is mainly for program for someone who wants to enter healthcare field, have no experience. We have healthcare leadership, which gives you skills to work as a leader or a team lead in a healthcare facility. Then we have some therapy programs like interdisciplinary therapy, which is more focused on occupational therapy, physiotherapy, those kind of things. And then we have recreation therapy diploma, that's another 2 year. Then we have 1 program in pharmacy technician if you want to become a licensed pharmacy technician. And then if you want to become licensed practical nurse, we have 2 programs, 1 for high school graduates, practical nursing diploma. And if you're already a professional, like have a degree and diploma in health science, then you can do a practical nursing diploma for internationally educated nurses. We do have ESL program, which you can also take, and then you can move into our programs. But we also have partnership with ILAC, which is another private language school, if you want to go through that pathway and improve your English and then come. And then we do accept Duolingo, IELTS, TOEFL, all those kind of test scores in order to get into our program. Now, these are some of the popular programs. We already went through them. Business is very popular among international students. We have 3 intakes, fall, winter, spring. Early learning is very popular. We have fall, winter, spring. Healthcare aid is also very popular. We have fall, winter, spring. Practical nursing is also very popular. We have fall and winter intake. Mental health and addiction recovery has also 2 intakes. Professional certificates, supply chain, business analysis, food and beverage are very popular. We have fall intake, settlement studies, we have 2 intake, fall and winter. And in STEM, science, technology, engineering, we have these 3 program: machine learning, environmental technician, energy management. And then in university transfer, we have arts and science diploma. So if you're a student who say, you know what, I want to do a bachelor's degree, I don't want to do a diploma, then you can start with us in arts and science diploma. You can study 2 years with us, save some money because university fees are higher than college. And then after 2 years, you can move directly into the 3rd year with the University of Alberta, which is among the top 5 universities here in Canada, and do a bachelor's of arts or bachelor of science with them. So these are just some programs I'm highlighting here, which are very popular among international students. And in order to apply, you have to go to applyalberta.ca. Application fee is $155. Right now, we have opened our application for fall 2024. We will be opening our application on the 1st of February for January 2025. So we open our application like 11 months in advance. So we recommend that you apply soon because our programs get filled very quickly. So make sure you apply soon because it's very, very important. And then, yeah, we do have scholarship because we do get some questions about, do you have scholarship? Yes, we do have scholarship. But again, in Canada, we do not have full scholarships. What we call is just a portionality scholarship. So like we have entrance scholarship, which is called Norquest or International Entrance Scholarship. And in this, we offer just $1,000. This is again not guaranteed. It's highly competitive. You have to apply. You have to compete with other students. You have to get 70% marks. And then you have to write your letter. And then based on that, you can get some scholarship. And then again, for students who are studying with us as an ongoing basis, they can also get scholarship. But again, it's also highly competitive. And we give away around $170,000 in scholarship. We give, apart from this scholarship, we have college-wide scholarship in which we give around $300,000 in scholarship. So yeah, if you are a good student, have good marks, yeah, there may be a chance you may get a scholarship as well. And yeah, and then pretty much that brings me to the end. We have Instagram. If you are on Instagram, follow us on Norquest International. And we post a lot of student videos there, a lot of activities that we are doing. So please follow us on Norquest International on the Instagram and follow us. And then you'll be able to see a lot of great things that we do here at Norquest College. And this is our contact information. If you say, okay, after this webinar, I want to connect with you, then you can email me at international.recruitment@norquest.ca. And this is our address because we're in downtown, as I showed you our picture. So this is our physical address that you can see. Okay. So that's pretty much the end of the presentation. We'll see if we can play a video. I was not able to play it before because there was some issues of sharing the sound. We'll see if we can play a video and then we can take some questions if there's any questions in the chat. Do you want to try the video?
I'm trying to share the video.
Okay, yeah, we'll see if the video works. Yeah.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can see it, but I don't think I can hear it. It's probably the same thing. Yeah, we could still play it because there are subtitles. So we could probably, students can still see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for playing the video. Yeah. Yeah, we can take some questions before we end the webinar. See if there's any questions. Do you want me to go through the chat questions that we have here?
Yes, we have some questions on the chat box, Q&A,
Okay.
small Q&A, yes.
Okay,
And
okay. No,
first of
you
all,
want to...
thank you very much, Sarab, for your for everything. You covered everything about Norquest College, but we have some questions and
Sure. Yeah, I'm just looking at few questions here in the chat. So yeah, it says how many programs that Norquest College offers to its students. So yeah, we do have close to 28 to 29 programs that we have for international students. And again, I went through all those programs in the presentation. And again, we offer programs in business, environmental and technology. We call it, humanities or social studies or community studies, and then health science. So those are the programs field that we, offer programs. So yeah, you probably have gone through and seen that slide, but reach out to us if you're interested in any particular program. Again, our email is international.recruitment@norquest.ca. So yeah, do email us, and then I can, share more information about it. The second question is, how many Turkish students do you have at Norquest? Well, I'll be honest, we don't have many Turkish students. We have few. We have around 5 to 10, anywhere between that. So they're very few as compared to some other nationalities. And that's why we are here, because we want more Turkish students to come and study at Norquest College. We don't have many. Do we offer scholarship to Turkish students? So yeah, we do offer scholarship to all students. So our scholarships are not focused on nationality, that we only give scholarship to these students. we offer scholarship to all students. So yes, we went through that, scholarship information previously. And then, so we have scholarships, we have entrance scholarship, and we have scholarship once you are as a student studying with us. Do international students get a work permit after graduation? Yes. So all the programs that we talked about, all those programs are eligible for post-graduation work permit. And yes, you can get a post-graduation work permit after you complete those studies. So if you do a 2-year program, you can get a 3-year post-graduation work permit. If you do a 1-year certificate, you'll get only 1-year work permit. But if you combine one certificate with another 1-year certificate, then there's a chance you can get up to 3 years of a work permit. Okay. Are all courses available for international? So the ones that I showed you in the slide, those are the ones that are, available for international students. I'm going to again share my screen and make sure that, you have that. Yeah. So these were the programs that I shared with you. So these are the programs which are all available for international students. How long it takes to get an offer letter from Norquest College? So currently it's taking 1 to 2 weeks. So within 1 to 2 weeks, if you meet our admission requirement, you should be able to get it. Now we have two main requirements. One is the English language requirement. For that we accept IELTS, we accept Duolingo, we accept TOEFL. Only in 2 programs, nursing and pharmacy, we do not accept Duolingo, but all other programs we accept Duolingo. Like for business, we need 105 Duolingo. For some other program, we need only 115 Duolingo. So again, if you are looking for that information that I'm interested in business, what is the requirement? Reach out to us and we can definitely give you more information about the admission requirement and we can educate you more about that. What do you recommend to international students who want to study and settle in Canada? Well, what I would recommend is to choose your destination. So again, if you're coming just to Canada to study and go back to your country, then I would say it doesn't matter which part of Canada you come to. Now, there are benefits in Edmonton, as I mentioned before in the starting. One of the benefits is affordability. And the second big benefit is the immigration, which we went through. Again, I'm taking you back to that slide again. So this is one of the, so if you go and Google Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, you will find that it's a little bit easier as compared to some other provinces. So if you want to settle in Canada, then Alberta, Edmonton is a good place because the immigration policy here is a little bit easier as compared to some other provinces. Okay. So what are the course fees for international students? So course fees vary from program to program. So some of our programs that course fees 18,000, some are 21, 22,000. So it varies between 18 to 21,000 per year. And again, this includes health insurance, dental insurance, bus pass, all those kind of things. It includes it. Okay. And the last question I see here, do you have a master's program? No, we do not offer master's program because we are a college. We only offer diploma and a certificate, and that's what I was sharing you here. So this is all the programs we offer, and these are all 2-year diplomas or 1-year certificate. Okay. And go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you very much for everything. If you want to carry on, it's okay, but we are about to finish now. Could you please share your email address on the chat box as well, Sarah? So that if they have any questions, on the chat.
So I can share my, and again, I'm right now sharing my screen in which you can take a picture of screenshot of this, but I'm going to also post it in the chat. So it's international.recruitment@norquest.ca. And it's going to go now in the chat. But again, you can see it here on the screen. It's international.recruitment@norquest.ca. So this is our email, or you can call us at 780-644-6128. So this is our phone number. This is our email. So this is, you can take a screenshot, okay? And then you can reach out to us. And we look forward to seeing you here at Norquest. And you can connect with us. We do offer one-on-one appointments. If you say, I want to talk to someone one-on-one online, yes, we have that option. You can make an appointment and one of our recruiters can talk to you one-on-one online.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarab. You covered all the questions clearly, and thank you for your answers. We hope to see you soon again. Teşekkürler arkadaşlar. Sorularınızı chat box'ta yani sordunuz ve sorabilir yani chat box'taki e-mail'e e-mail'e iletebilirsiniz. İyi günler diliyorum. Have a great day, Sarab.
Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.